Today, I am going to share the secrets with you of a very cool principle. Now, this is a principle I've been exploring for many years, and I performed it to see very experienced performers with this cool principle. However, when I show you this performance, because today I'm going to perform for you a very simple trick. It is a total fool. You're going to love it. It is crazy easy to do. I mean, no slights. Okay? Super easy. If, as I show you the live performance of this, you know the principle, hold your horses. Weird expression, hold your horses, because at the end of the video, I'm going to show you a second bonus handling. This is, I think, the real value. A new handling I've developed that uses this principle in a new way, okay, and gets even more magic value, more impossible kind of impact from this. So you're going to learn a new principle. I'm going to perform it for you. I'm going to reveal the secrets to you, and then at the end, so make sure you watch the whole video, I'm going to show you a new handling, something very special you can do with the same basic, super easy principle. Now, this is mentalism. Mentalism for me is all about implying something and leaving room for people's imaginations. And at the same time, I'm launching this week only a brand new mentalism combination pack, okay? It's a total $60 value just for $29.95, so you save 50%. You're going to learn the secrets to not just 20 of my most performed mentalism effects, but with this deal, you're going to get a chance to learn what I believe the secrets to the 20 best, my very best mentalism effects, many of which, again, are very easy to do. Plus, as an added bonus, you're going to get all the props and everything you need, including all the secret tutorial and everything that you're going to need for, without a doubt, one of my most baffling mentalism effects. It is called choice effect.
You ask someone to closely examine a small envelope. Next, you write one word on a slip of paper, fold it in half, and slip it inside the envelope. And then you introduce 8 tarot cards: the Tower, Art, the Devil, Fortune, the Moon, the Chariot, Strength, and Change. Then you ask someone to think, just think, of one of the 8 tarot cards that, for whatever reason, they feel a mental or emotional connection to. Then, so everyone can enjoy the drama, you have the person name the card out loud. And even at that point, they can change their mind and choose another card if they wish. And even if they do, your prediction is correct. And it's always correct. And there's absolutely no switch of the envelope, and the spectator can even hold on to it from the very beginning. I absolutely love choice effect because people are fascinated with tarot cards, so they're immediately engaged. There's also no palming or any kind of forces, so the effect doesn't always end with the same card. And because it resets in seconds, it's perfect for my walk-around gigs. Choice Effect comes complete with everything you need, including the envelopes and a collection of 8 full-color, large format tarot cards featuring themes guaranteed to resonate with people. This is Choice Effect.
So that's choice effect, and I think you'll agree it looks insane. It really is. And you're going to love the fact that no slights involved, you never miss. There's so many cool things about that. Now, I'll tell you more about this package deal in a moment, but first, let's cut to the performance. I want you to see an actual performance from the Mindbending, my Mindbending collection of 20 of my best mentalism effects. This is one of the effects right now. Watch very closely, because it's exactly as it seems. You're going to see, especially if you're an experienced performer, you're going to see that the conditions that this trick fulfills are absolutely impossible. And after the performance, I'm going to reveal to you all the secrets right here on this video.
For starters, I want you to take the cards and give them a shuffle. They take the cards, they give them a thorough shuffle. I say good. Next, I want you to put your hand on the cards, and I'm going to use you as a kind of human antenna, if you will. They put their hands on the cards, I look them deep in the eyes, and I say, Through you, I'm going to get a sense of something that's going to happen in the very near future. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm seeing three numbers. I'm not sure the order of the numbers. I'm not sure how accurate I am. I'm not sure. We'll try. That there. I want you to remove the cards that you just shuffled. I want you to remove the deck from the case. They do. I said, you shuffle the cards. Now I want you to cut the cards. They cut the cards into two piles. I say, I want you to hand me either pile. They hand me whichever one they want. I say, fine. We'll get rid of those. You shuffle the cards. You cut the cards. Now I want you to deal the cards. And they deal the cards out into 3 rows. As I emphasize, they shuffled, they cut, they dealt. I say, I want you to turn over the top 3 cards. They do. I see there's an 8, a 5, and a 2. They open up the piece of paper, and even though they shuffled, and they cut, and they dealt, they see the 8, the 5, and the 2. I got all 3 numbers correct.
Now, my guess is that performance has left a lot of you scratching your heads, thinking, man, that looks clear. How is that done? How is it so fair? And even if you do know the secret principle, even if you do, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you a brand new application for that super easy to do principle that gets even more magic out of it. So make sure you watch the end of the video, okay? Now, just before I reveal all the secrets, I want to now tell you a little bit about the second part of what you're getting with this week's magic pack. You're getting my Mindbending collection, okay? You're going to get the download and the DVD, because people like the hard copy, the download and the DVD of my Mindbending collection featuring 20 of my all-time most powerful mentalism effects.
During the past 20 years, I've created over 200 mentalism tricks. And the 20 effects I reveal on my Mindbending project are some of my most performed effects. Trinity is a shocking combination of telepathy and 3-card Monty, and I love performing it for couples in bars. Our 3 names are written on slips of paper, and they're fairly mixed up. But when a spectator follows her hunches and guesses which paper belongs to which person, she's always right. Many of the tricks on the Mindbending project emphasize audience involvement, and with solitary confinement, someone peeks at a card from a freshly shuffled pack. Then another spectator has 100% free choice to remove any card and slip it inside the card case. But later, when the card is removed from the case, it's found to be the exact same card the person was thinking of. And imagine removing 3 cards from a shuffled pack, having the spectator name any 3 cards, and all 3 cards are a perfect match. That's against all odds, and it creates the kind of inexplicable paranormal experience that people never forget. Make your magic more believable and add some of my best mentalism to your repertoire today.
So that's the Mindbending collection. You're going to get the download and the DVD along with choice effect. All the envelopes, all the tarot cards, you get everything together. It's a total $60 value for just $29.95. So make sure you click the link, okay, and order yours before we sell out. Now, without further ado, here are all the secrets to that very cool 3-card prediction. And just after that, I'm going to reveal to you the brand new handling that uses the same principle in an especially sneaky way.
You need the 8, the 5, and the 2, and I always use these 3 cards in any number you want, any order. They have to be in the bottom of the card case, face down, inside the case. And all I do is close up the case, have the cards with the flap already sort of folded inside the card case, insert the deck into the case, and I'm set to go, okay? At any time I want, I can take these cards out of the case, then sort of open the flap and put the case off to the side, and I'm set. I always emphasize when doing this effect that they are going to do absolutely everything. They shuffle the cards. Legitimate shuffle of the cards. I take the cards and as casually as possible insert them back into the case, and they're going to go directly on top of the 3 cards that are already waiting in the card case. I slip them inside, close the case up, put the case on the table, ask the spectator to put their hand on top of the case. and I use the line about them being a human antenna for me, so I can get a sense of something that hasn't happened but that will happen soon. I say, watch. Now I just take the pad and I write, I pause a beat, reflect. I write 285 or 582, whatever I feel like. Take the notepad, fold it in half, the page, ball it up and put it on the table or put it in someone's hand. Then I ask them to take the cards out of the case. They do, and naturally, of course, when they take the cards out, without even thinking, they take the 3 cards out that are at the bottom of the case. Boom. They don't think twice about that. Then I ask them to take the cards and cut them in half. They do. I say, hand me either half. If they hand me the upper half, I say fine, and I put those away as if that's what I had in mind the entire time. If, on the other hand, they hand me the bottom half, I say great, and I hand them immediately to them. So either way, I'm sort of magician force onto them the lower half of the deck. Then I ask them to take the cards and to deal them into 3 piles. And as they do, I am sure to emphasize that they shuffle the cards. They cut the cards. They are dealing the cards. They deal them out into the 3 piles, and to finish, I have all 3 turned over, a 5, a 2, and an 8. Then I have someone open my prediction, and they see that I got all 3 numbers correct, the 5, the 2, and the 8.
I think you'd agree having the cards secretly hidden in the card case at the very beginning is a very cool principle. And right now, I'm going to share with you the very cool bonus idea. Instead of having 3 random cards, you're going to have a 4 of a kind. And it could be any 4 of a kind. I'm going to use the 6s here. Got the 4 6s, and the bottommost 6 is the 6 of hearts, okay? Reason I want to know that is because these are inside the card case, just like with the original principle. They're hidden inside the case. They are there, right? Now, I also have the 6 of hearts written on a piece of paper. This is my prediction, folded up, boom, like this, like that. So this is my preparation. Now, a couple of tips on this. You will require 1 simple sleight with this, okay? Then I'm going to show you the setup here. But the 1 simple sleight is a Hindu card force. Now, what this is Jack of Hearts. I'm going to show you right now. The Jack of Hearts is on the bottom of the pack. If I hold the cards from the top and I peel these off the top, okay? The thumb and the fingers, the thumb of the left hand, the fingers of the left hand are pulling them off the top. And if you go through casually and say to someone, say stop whenever you want. When they say stop, you can either show them this card casually, it's a beautiful force, and drop it on top. Okay, it looks like this. If I want to force the bottom card, King of Diamonds, I go through like this. They say stop whenever they want. When they do, I show them a card and drop it. Looks so casual, but it's a great way to force the bottom card. But here's an addition to it that I learned from the amazing Paul Harris. The amazing Paul Harris is if you want to force the bottom card but retain the deck, or at least the bottom stock, what you can do is you pull. Then when someone says stop, you go, okay, you told me where to, and note the line of pattern here. You told me where to say stop. You drop these forward. Almost, you told me where to stop. Almost where to cut the cards, right to 1 card in particular. And I move these cards to the bottom. In this case, the 10 of Diamonds. So use the bottom force in a particular way. Now, this is how I use it. So, I've had these hidden in the case the whole time. And one little tip that really helps is if you have these inside, you close the flap of the case. It's all shut in now like this. What that means is I can have this all set up like this. The cards are here. And when I want to do some magic or some mentalism for some people, I can reach in, shake the cards out. They all come out. Then I just straighten out the flap, put the case off to the side, sort of boom, pull out the flap, put this off to the side, and I'm all set. Now I can do any number of card tricks I want to do, or mentalism, have someone shuffle the deck, give it a real good shuffle. Then I can act like I'm done my show. I say, thank you so much. So let me show you one more really cool thing. I take the cards, put them in here, and we know what I'm doing now is I'm loading all the 6s on the bottom of the case, or the bottom of the deck, close this up, and if people think my show is done. Now I do something that's non-cards, a coins across effect. Maybe I do my washer trick Holy Moly, or I do earplugs, my version of sponge magic, whatever. And then, as I say, as an ad, I say, actually, I just remembered, can we try one more thing? And the audience feels like you're bringing them in on something extra special now that you didn't even plan. Can we try one more thing, implying that the connection you have with them is really special? And now you take out this. This is my prediction here like this. You put that on the table in full view, right? Boom. You open the card case. We'll emphasize that you shuffle the cards. Or Larry, I think you shuffle the card too. Both Larry and Susan, you both shuffle the deck, right? You say boom like this. You have somebody take out the cards, which they do. You take the cards. You go through the deck, and you're going to use that Hindu force, saying, look, I'm going to go through the cards. I want you to say stop whenever you want. They say stop there, okay? You move the cards forward. You put them right there, and you say, you told me where to stop, almost where to cut right to a particular card. Now, this is important. I'm going to move all these, because these are the sixes. I'm going to move all these to the bottom, right? Take the card they stopped at. And now what you can do is you can take this and isolate it inside your fold of prediction in their hands, or you could have this in a glass and this on top of the glass, whatever. But you've got these two, this is an amazingly direct, beautiful prediction waiting for you. And you go right into this using the same principle I just showed you the last trick though in this case, because the sixes are already on the bottom, right? So you say to someone, you shuffle the card, now lift off some cards. They lift off some cards. You do the equivocate force if you want, forcing one half over the other, get rid of those and have them deal these out. So now, 3 piles, and we know where this is going now. You've got this tremendous, now so much more theatrical. The original effect I just showed you here on the video I think is very strong. But now you have this incredible thing waiting where you go, you know, I made this prediction, let's see, any chances here, 6. And nobody's thinking about anything more than the one card, 6 of hearts like this. I say, you know, I trusted you guys. I had a sense that we had a great connection. Boom. In fact, I think the connection was so great is you do that, and now you lift up 1, 2, 3. Not only do you find a 6, you found all the 6s. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you really liked the effect I shared, especially the new bonus handling. And hey, if you are looking to learn some brand new mentalism that requires little or no sleights, okay, this is my best stuff and much of it requires only basic sleights, click the link. You can't beat the value of this pack. My Mindbending collection, 20 of my best mentalism effects, okay? You get the download and you get the DVD. Remember, you get both. You get the hard copy. If you want that hard copy, you also get choice effect with all the props, all the gimmicks. It never fails, hits hard every single time, and the tarot cards look beautiful, totally engage people. You get absolutely everything together. It's a $60 value, but you save 50%, okay, for just $29.95, but only while we have this stuff in stock. It's gonna sell out for sure at this price. So click the link and don't miss your chance to add these amazing tricks to your own repertoire.